Hi, Mrs. Brunk here with Mrs. Brunk's Read Alouds. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be reading the story, The Bad Seed, written by Jory John, illustrated by Pete Oswald. Before we begin today, we're going to review one sign that we've already learned, and that is the sign I. But if we sign the word I, we just point to ourselves. Ready? I. Let's try it again. I. Now we're going to learn 3 new signs today. The first sign is the sign for bad. Whenever we sign the word bad, we're going to take one hand and it's going to be pointing to the ceiling, the other hand facing ourselves. We're going to lay those hands one on top of the other. Bad. Let's try that again. Bad. Now the next word we're going to sign today is going to be the word seed. Whenever we sign the word seed, we just are going to pretend like we're sprinkling some seeds on a garden. Seeds. Seed. And then we hold up number 1 for 1 seed. Seed. If we wanted to say seeds, more than 1, we would just sign seeds. And the last word we're going to sign today is the word friend. Whenever we sign the word friend, we're going to take both index fingers, curve them so it looks like a little hook, and then hook them one on top of another. Friend. Let's try that one again. Friend. Let's review all of our words. I, bad, seed, friend. Very good. The Bad Seed, written by Jory John, illustrated by Pete Oswald. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, there goes that bad seed. But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences, and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. Know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. But then petals dropped and our flower drooped. It's kind of a blur. I remember a bag. Everything went dark. And then urgent! I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed. I hollered. Ah! But I was spit out at the last possible second. Thud. I flew through the air and I landed on the bleachers with a huge thud. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed. That's right, I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside of a soda can. I didn't care, and it suited me. Until recently, I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad. But I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile, and I hold doors open for people, not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel good. I'm sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. Well, I like the story of the bad seed because I feel like we all have bad seed days. For example, if I wake up late to school and then I get to school and class has already started, that puts me in a bad seed kind of mood. But should I just sit there and should I let the bad seed mood take me over? Should I sit there and be all grumpy, be mean to my friends? No. What I should do is be like our seed in the story. I should keep trying even though things get hard. I should smile even when I don't feel like smiling sometimes. I should open the door and try to be kind to one another. So that's your project today. Today, you're going to make your own bad seed. Today, you're going to make your own bad seed. Although we learned in the story, he's not actually all that bad. So today, you're going to make your own seed. Here's what you're going to need for your seed. You're going to need a sheet of paper, black and white paint, and scissors. And of course, always instead of paint, if you just have a pencil, colored pencils, crayons, markers, those will work too. But I love to use paint, so I will always use paint in these videos. So the first thing you need to do is you need to paint your hand black and white. Next, you're going to stamp your hand on a piece of paper. Whenever you stamp your hand, make sure you keep all of your fingers together. Last, you're going to cut out your seed and draw your face on it. Now, I made a happy face on my seed because I'm choosing to have a good seed kind of day. Now, this is for my younger viewers. So maybe if you're like my son's age, if you're 2, maybe 1, maybe you have a baby at home you want to do this project with, this is the one I recommend. Now, for my older viewers, here's your project. You're going to follow the same steps and make your own good seed. And this time, I want you to include arms and legs. And on the arms and legs, I want you to write ways you can turn your bad seed day around. For example, if I'm having a bad seed kind of day, I might say please and thank you. And that might make me feel better. If I'm having a bad seed kind of day, I'm going to open the door for someone else because that might make me feel happy. I could also smile. Or maybe if I woke up late, maybe one thing I want to do is leave early. These are all different things that we can do to have a good seed kind of day. So if you do make one of these awesome crafts, make sure you tag me in them on Instagram, put them in the comments below, send them to me in a direct message. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Thank you so much for reading with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.